All right. Today I am at the first Memorial Mike Giannini roping event in Livermore, California at Basso's Arena. And we are going to see a lot of steers being roped and horses and cowboys and cowgirls. And I have Bailey behind me. She's practicing for the dummy roping event. And we're going to have a lot of fun, and it's all for a charity to raise money for scholarships for the young future farmers of America. So stay with me.
He always wore a cowboy hat, and usually he had a toothpick hanging out of his mouth. He loved life and everything that it had to offer. And when I say life, I mean anything that lived, he loved. He was always one of the first to help anyone in need. On behalf of the family, we'd like to thank all of you for helping keep Mike's memory alive. I'd like to ask Jenny, Mike's wife, to please come out for a minute. My husband Mike died unexpectedly at home on November 24th, 2015, at the age of 34. Mike graduated from Half-Day High School where he excelled at baseball and wrestling and was a member of FFA. He loved farming, leather, woodworking, photography, snowboarding in Tahoe, and wakeboarding in the summer. More than any of those things, he loved rodeo and team roping.
Roping, Gus Rodriguez Jr. with Cactus Saddlery. He's a big part in getting a lot of our awards designed and put together, so thank you very much. Terra Family Foundation, got the Sims Plumbing, Tomcat Ranch Educational Foundation, Rich and Cindy, Giannini, Parents of Pimentel, Western Saddlery, Eddie and Robin Bortoli from the Gunning family.
Mike ran the grass-fed cattle program at Tomcat Ranch in Pescadero when my son Walker arrived fresh from Stanford. Mike taught him everything about ranching. He was one of his greatest mentors. 5 months after this photo was taken, Mike died. This event is held in his honor.
No time? Janice and Tony and Tim Kingsbury, you're up now. Then 5 Lance Bartlett, Christian and be ready. 6 Scott Pimentel, Cole Tobin. 7 Colin Mudiff and Doug Edwards. 8 Johnny Shoemaker, Neil Brody. 9 Brandon Hartfield and Chad Parsons.
Oh, it's happening.
Mike and I roped together for about 10 years. He was always my healer. He told me, I'll heal with you anytime. Always took good care of me. Even when I didn't catch, he didn't care. And we had a lot of fun together. He's a good man. Mike was on the volunteer fire department.
Right.
And I dispatched for the sheriff's office.
Oh.
So we always would talk in codes and nobody knew what we were talking about. So we had our little thing. It was kind of fun.
Wow.
And he was just a nice, nice man.
Oh.
Christian and you're up now. And 21 Cole Tobin, 4 be ready. 22 Karen Diaz-Joe Robinson. 23 Colton Towson and Ed Jasso. 24 Dave Silva, Jim Slater. 25 Stephen Sergeant Ted McDonald. 26 Martin Perez and Kevin Diaz. 5, they're an 11.
Giannini, 47, Carson Jones, and Ken McDonald. With 5, they're 1350 later, and we get so Colorado.
And I'm so happy that there's so many people from San Mateo County representing us, because I want one of his friends to win this saddle.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, because Scotty's riding his horse. His best friend's riding his horse today.
I saw that.
So I got my fingers crossed.
How long have you been riding?
Long time, but I've only been roping about 12 years. I started roping when I was in my 40s.
Wow.
Yeah, I took a roping class, and then 3 horses, truck, trailer, everything later, here I am.
Wow. So you have a full-time job, and
I
this
have
is your
full-time job plus. And I got 2 horses that I keep ridden all the time. I rope twice a week.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Thank you. Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of addicting.
Yeah, show me that thumb. That's why you're not riding today, right?
That's why I'm not riding. But I still got it. A lot of people don't. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's the way it is. It's part of the sport.
Right.
I say that now. I might be scared when I get back on the horse again. Anyway, I'm just tickled everybody's out here today.
Justin Pereira, 54, Gina Jensen, and Mariano Ochoa, 55. Dave Silva, be ready.
Ten years ago when I started going to these, they weren't as welcoming to the women as they are now. They're a lot better, and a lot of times I'll go to practice and I'm the only woman, and I do go to some jackpots and I'm the only woman, or maybe one other girl, young girl. Not very many women my age at all. And they sure weren't starting it at 44 years old.
Right. Well, you must have been very comfortable in the saddle if you started roping.
I was pretty comfortable. And another thing is I was super stubborn. And I loved it, and I didn't want to stop. I loved it. I loved being around it. I loved being in a dirty arena. I loved everything about it.
Ropers, if you guys do want to get signed up for the second pot, the number 6 pick or draw. There's 680, please. No time. Martin Perez takes Tim Kingsbury. Be ready? You're up. Then we'll go to Kyle Millington and Quick Estacado. Be ready. 104 will be Scott Pimentel, Kevin Diaz, 105 Lance Barzik, Brian Stark, 106 Tony Shoemaker, Scott Walker. Ken McDonald, 108 Herman Delgadillo and Paul Smith, 109 Brandon Harfield, Pete Corwin, 110 Donnie Shoemaker and Scott Walker. Brandon Harfield, Ted Harson, you're up now with an 871. We'll go to team number 11, Justin Evans, Brian Maxwell, 60 Bob and Jim Player, 29 Kyle Millington and Mariano Ochoa. 6. Pick or draw, 3 for 30. 1554. Brigade Junior.
Gosh, she's going again.
Okay, when you rope, you want to handle your steer. Really good for your healer, so you want to rope it. Move across the arena and give him a good shot. Give your healer a good shot. Mike liked them if they were flopping all over the place. He could rope better like that. He was cowboy. It was cowboy.
Yeah, he could just find that opening to get that rope
cowboy.
in there.
Yep. Kind of emotional.
Yeah.
Pick that horse up there. Now he's a roper. And see, he missed.
How do you think Mike would feel about this event today in his honor?
I think he'd be very humbled, and he'd probably be saying, what's the big deal? Why are we making such a big deal? I'm just a guy. I think.
Hey, Jake. Jake worked at the ranch with Walker. They spent many happy lunches with Mike at the Pescadero Country Store. The cafe would burn to the ground in 2016.
Count 46 for Middle Cleo and Ronnie C for 47 Scott for Middle Pound out of 48
Yeah, Bob.
With 5 or 1291.
Is there a rope in there? Yeah. Okay, and your name's Blake? Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Do you want to do this your whole life? You do? Awesome. Well, good luck.
All right, thanks everybody
See ya.
for coming. Thanks for sticking around.